Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. As I've been putting together this series on Guyana, I've been struck by the incredible progress. I see the new 4-lane highways and the skyline changing in Georgetown, but as I sit here editing these clips, I have to be honest about something I'm seeing in the frame. It's a conversation that may be a bit controversial, but it's worth having. The garbage problem. Now, I was born in Canada, but I identify as a Canadian-Guyanese. I'm incredibly proud of my roots, and because I care about the country's future, I want to talk about the beauty behind the trash. This isn't about pointing fingers. It's about looking at where we are, where we're going, and the mindset we need to get there. When you look at these clips of the streets, it's hard to ignore the litter. But what's interesting is that the infrastructure is actually arriving. In April 2026, the Ministry of Local Government announced that 22 new garbage trucks were rolled out to Region 6 alone, with similar pushes happening in Regions 2 and 3. The government has invested over $4 billion into waste management and landfill maintenance over the last few years. So, we have the trucks, and we're seeing more bins than ever before. But as I'm watching this footage, I realize that the tools alone aren't the solution. For decades, indiscriminate dumping was just the norm. It's a behavioral habit that hasn't quite caught up to the new 2026 infrastructure. As Minister Sonia Parag recently said during a national cleanup, this is a sustained effort to transform not just our infrastructure, but our mindset. And here is why this matters more now than ever. Tourism. Guyana is currently one of the fastest growing destinations in the world. According to industry outlooks, we're on track to hit over 200,000 international arrivals this year. Tourism is a massive economic engine for local businesses, but it's an industry built on presentation. If a visitor lands at our brand new airport and drives down a road lined with plastic, it dilutes the Land of Many Waters brand. When we clean up, we aren't just making things look pretty. We are protecting a multi-million-dollar industry. A cleaner Guyana means better reviews, more return visitors, and a stronger economy for the people living there right now. We have a world-class product. We just need world-class care to match it. There's also a very practical reason to stop the littering: safety. We've all seen the reports of flooding in Georgetown after heavy rainfall. Just recently, city officials pointed out that while they are maintaining over 645 miles of drainage networks, those systems are constantly being choked by waste. When plastic bottles block the cokers and canals, the water has nowhere to go. It's not just an eyesore, it's an environmental hazard that affects everyone's homes and businesses. As someone who loves seeing the progress of our One Guyana initiative, it's clear that our drainage is only as good as our disposable habits. But I want to end this on a positive note because there's so much hope. We're seeing a total team effort across the country, and it's not just talk. The president is leading the cleanups himself, and the EPA is finally stepping up enforcement with new litter wardens to make sure the work actually sticks. The momentum is undeniable. I'm sharing this because I am proud of my heritage, and I want to see that pride reflected in every street and seawall. We already have the natural beauty and the economic growth. Now, we're finally finding the collective pride to keep it clean. Thanks for joining me in this deeper look into the progress of Guyana. Let me know in the comments, have you noticed a change in the streets recently? And what's one thing you think that we can all do to help? Guyana is beautiful, and let's keep it that way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.